Hello everyone and welcome back to Matchbox Memories. Today we're going to look at some Premier Collection Matchbox cars as well as a few of the Dare series. These vehicles are generally from the mid-90s to the late 90s. They were considered a bit of a premium line and were priced accordingly. And you can see some of the prices on these vehicles as we have a closer look at them. We will do the unboxing as well as compare some of these vehicles to vehicles I already have in my collection. So without any further ado, let's go through some of these. Alright, first two vehicles we're going to look at are the 57 Chevy, part of the Hot Rod collection, one of 6, series 11, limited to one of 25,000. So I have to say I got most of these on Whatnot or eBay. The ones I found on Whatnot were between $1 and $5 US. That includes the shipping. So this is a different series. This is series 3, also 57 Chevy Bel Air, one of 25,000. We will have a look at both of those. We've seen the back of these before. 1995 for that one, and series 11 should be a few years after that, 1997. Okay, so let's open these up and have a look at them. Also, I just want to mention the price tag is there. So this one, which is the one from series 11, was originally $1.99. I'm not sure what store that's from. And that's from 1997. So just a reminder, from in the mid-90s to late 90s, a lot of these Matchbox vehicles were built in China or made in China. Okay, let's start off by looking at this box. I'm not going to look at every box, but we'll just have a look at the first two. Most of these boxes are fairly similar, and it just seems like a repetition of the graphics around the box. This one's slightly crushed. I have to say most of the vehicles, or most of the cards from the vehicles I have, are in fairly poor condition, so they're great for an unboxing video. And that also substantiates why the price was between $1 and $5 depending on the car. So those are the boxes. I have to say, made in China. The build quality of these are not the most spectacular. Look at the gap, look at the finishing there, not that nice. Still a good looking car. I love these 57 Chevys. I had a mainline back in the day that looked very, very similar to this. I do have it somewhere in my collection, I just couldn't find it. But look at the detailing. Seats are all detailed, interior is somewhat detailed. Moving part. Made in China, 1979. License, Goodyear tires, rubber tires, detailed front and back. Look at that. So even though the build quality is not the greatest, and you can see it's a bit flimsy, it doesn't close as well as it should. Still, fantastic looking model. Similar sort of build quality. On this one, you can see the number plate is not centered. Paint's a bit worn off there, but fully detailed again. Including the interior is detailed. Give me a second, I need two hands to open that. We'll have a look at the engine. Hood's open and there's the engine. Beautiful gasser here. Very, very nice. Alright, next we're going to have a look at these two Matchbox Premier Retro 70s collections. I have both of these originally from the 70s somewhere in my collection. This particular one I don't know where it is. I've got a lot of cars from that era, and they're all in storage. So this one was called Tanzara. Millions and millions of these made. One of 25,000, limited edition. There it is. Definitely a fantasy vehicle. This is not a real car, but still very, very nice. Very, very collectible. Still love playing with these, racing them around the house. There's the back of it. I've got all these from the 70s in my collection. 1997 Mattel license, or sorry, I said Mattel license, but back then it belonged to Tahoe Toys. You can see it right there by my thumb. And then we have the Big Banger. So I have lots of versions of this. They made this car for many, many years. It's called the Big Banger. There's lots of variations of it. Stickers, color of the window. And I have a few different versions. I will pull those out and show them to you so we can compare the newer version, the one from 1997. And we can look at some that were literally from the 70s, early 70s. All right, quick look at the Tanzara Midnight Magic. So it said Tanzara on the box, but it's Midnight Magic on the base. Made in China again. Build quality on this is actually very, very good. So the ones from the 1970s were obviously made in England. Look at that. Very, very good quality build. All metal. Look at the gap, almost no gap. How is it that 50 years later, Matchbox moving parts have a huge gap? Early 70s, late 90s, no gap. Some things just blow my mind. I love this car. It's fantasy, but it's so good. And this is quite heavy. Beautiful. Next we have the Big Banger Gasser. Look at that. Just beautiful. So collectible. This is once again a fantasy car, but just such a wonderful car. Such a great toy. Loved racing these around the house. The original ones didn't have this gray paint around the window. This one's made in Thailand. And once again, build quality is very, very good. So it looks by 1997, Matchbox was manufacturing their vehicles both in China, and they had also moved some of the production to Thailand. Now this one has a plastic base, and the Midnight Magic has a metal base. So I have a few of these in my collection that I'm going to pull out, and we're going to have a look at them and compare the ones from the 70s to this retro version. All right, so before I show you the vehicles from the 70s, I have one that's still in package. Actually, I have several of these that are still in package. So there it is. This is one that's originally from the early 70s. You can sort of see the license. Let me just take it out of the package and we can have or the plastic, and we can have a closer look at the card. All right, so close look at this. So this one is from 1971, Matchbox registered TM Lesney products, London, England, lead-free material, made in England, metal base, as you can see. This particular one has a blue windscreen. Number 26, Big Banger. It was bought at a store called Key, and it was 68 cents, so that's quite pricey for 1971. And there's the back of it. You can mail that in to get something and sort of, there you go. 1971 in its original packaging, and I have to say that one's pretty clean. It's got a bit of a soft corner there, but other than that, it's quite nice. Then another vehicle, basically the same casting, different engine part there. This one's called the Pie-Eyed Piper, also a fantasy casting, and there were several versions of this as well. Also from 1971. I just thought I'd show you guys these. They're so cool, so hard to find now, especially in this sort of condition. Also from that same store called Key One. This one was 78 cents, so very, very expensive for the time. There they are. Okay, and then let's have a closer look at the ones I have. So this one is the retro version. See it? And these are the versions from the 1970s. So let's just do a quick comparison. So you can see the color is slightly different, as is the sticker. Tires, back tires definitely slightly different as well, as is the front tire. Just a very, very slight variation in the tires. The retro version has a detailed back, so the lights are filled in. This one's got no details at the back. And as I mentioned before, you can see the silver painted area around the window. The big difference is the retro version has a plastic base. The original version has a metal base and is made in the UK or England. And then here's a version with no stickers. I can't remember if I got it with no stickers or if I bought this. It's been years. It's been in my collection for years. And here's one, same vehicle, different color window. So it's this one sort of an orangey window. Other than that, the vehicle is identical. Also made in England with a metal base. Okay, don't want to spend any more time on it, guys. There they are. Love this casting. I always have. I've had this casting in my collection for well over 45 years. And I truly do love it. All right, next three vehicles we're going to look at are the 57 T-Bird, $1.99 again, and that's $1.99 US. These were all purchased in the US. 1997. Aston Martin. Also 1997. And then we have a vehicle from this series called Across America 50th birthday series. This one's represents Montana, and it's a Ford Bronco 2. Once again, I think this cost me $1 US. Some of the other cars in the collection. Okay, so we're going to open those three up, and then all we have left are a bunch of police cars that we will open and have a look at and compare them to some of the vehicles I have in my collection. All right, so I've unboxed those three vehicles. So look at the T-Bird first. Thunderbird. 1957. Scale is 1/63. Look at that. Rubber wheels. Rotate well. This one's actually very, very good build quality. This one is made in, where is this made? Made in China. Nice set of graphics. Look at that fully detailed front. It's beautiful. Shouldn't say fully detailed. There's no number plate, but the rest of it's done. Interior is detailed as well. The seats there, which is something that Matchbox doesn't typically do anymore. Look at that, and a fully detailed back as well. Very nice. Very, very impressed with this particular vehicle. Amazing. Aston Martin DB7. Rubber wheels. Detail front. Looks quite good. Goodyear tires. And a fully detailed back as well, including the exhaust pipes there. Beige interior, and also once again you can see the detailing. Look at that detailing, incredible. Beautiful. Love adding these to my collection just because they're totally worth $1 or $2. And they're coming up on 25 years. Matchbox Across America series. This is a vehicle that represents Montana, the Ford Bronco 2, made in China. Front's not detailed, but looks quite good. Four-wheel drive vehicle, 50 years of Matchbox, Grizzly Research, Glacier, Montana. Sunroof's open, look at that. It's a nice little touch. Sort of a creamy interior. That's really nice as well. Like that casting. It comes with a number plate that says Montana MT041 Big Sky. Alright, so we're going to start off by looking at these Camaros. There's one. This one is from 97 as well. Slightly damaged package. Another Camaro. This one is Premier Police Collection, Wyoming Camaro Pursuit. Different box as well. See, the packaging is quite different. Let's see which year this is from. This one is from 1998. This is part of the Dare collection. Medford Police Department, Medford, New Jersey. Some of the other cars in the Dare collection. So 1999 as well. Okay, so let's have a look at these. Let's open them up and have a look at them. Alright, so I didn't open this one up because I realized that I already have it in my collection. So I'll just pull out the version that's already in my collection and we'll have a look at that. As you can see, those are identical. No need to unnecessarily unbox this one, so I'll put that away and we'll have a look at that one in lieu of that. Okay, so let's start off with the vehicle that we just put aside. Kansas Highway Patrol, State Trooper. Look at that. Detailed front. Detailed back, look at that, very, very clean. Camaro Z28 rubber tires, beautiful. Then this one is also a Camaro. Same vehicle. This one is Wyoming Highway Patrol. Oh, look at that. The rubber band has come off. Rubber does disintegrate over the years. I'm curious to see how long these tires will be good for. Blue interior, detail back, siren, fully loaded. Look at that. And then I want to show you this vehicle. That's how it is presented. It's got a moving part. I'm just going to take that off That way we can see the vehicle a little bit better. So give me a second while I undo the wires and have a closer look at that vehicle. Just to show you guys update on how complicated it is to get it out of the packaging. You got to get through all that wire, unwind it, and then pull it out of the wheel wells there. Alright, so we got this other Camaro out as well. This one is a different model. It's a Camaro IROC Z28. Medford Police, Dare. No drugs. I can't exactly remember what DARE stood for, but it's definitely anti-drugs. I can't remember if it's anti-alcohol as well. Beautiful. Fully detailed plastic tires in this particular vehicle. I think this is the first version of this model that I have in my collection. It's actually really, really nice. Hood that opens. Engine that's not detailed, but other than that, it is got all the bells and whistles, including a siren. There you go. And then, I have to say, Matchbox loved this particular Camaro in the 90s. They made so many different versions. See, these two are different. This one's sort of got a gold emblem there. This one's more of a black emblem. They're different types of lights. They made them in premium. It's another one from the Dare collection. This one's Texas. Highway Patrol Texas. Different set of lights from that one. Another version. This is the main line. No details at the back or front. They made it as a fire vehicle. Because I assume that's a fire vehicle. Also a main line. Another Dare vehicle. Plastic wheels. Highway Patrol. Fully detailed again. Another premium version. Highway Patrol. Nevada. Nevada Highway Patrol. Look at that. Very, very nice. Chevy Camaros, guys. All right, so then we will have a look at the rest of the cars. Give me a second while I organize my thoughts and the vehicles I want to open next. Sorry, one last version of it that I found. Same vehicle. This one's not a police car, it's just a mainline vehicle. Horrible graphics, but there it is. Front and back not detailed. Just to my point, Matchbox loved this vehicle. They made lots and lots of different versions of it. Okay, we're going to have a look at these police Crown Victorias next. Never even seen that one before. 1997. You can see absolutely brutal package. But at $1 or $2, you can't complain. I was going to open them anyways, so. Also 1997. This one's a bit more of a premium version. You can see the rubber tires on it. And that one's 1998 license. So, oh, and then I also want to open this Crown Victoria. I got this at auction. Cost me a few bucks. Still under $3 or $4 US. I was told that this is an exclusive to the Australian market. So I'm sort of excited to open it and have a look at it. The seller couldn't guarantee that. That's what he thought. but there it is. Not sure if it has some Australian livery on it, or if it's, if the seller was mistaken. But anyways, definitely one I didn't have in my collection. Definitely one I'm excited to add to my collection. I don't see a year on this, so I'm not sure exactly which year it's from. Maybe it's down here. Oh, this is from 2000. You can see it right there. And Mattel. So by 2000, the year 2000, Mattel had bought Matchbox off of Tahoe. All right, let's open those three vehicles, and then we will compare those three to other versions of this vehicle I have in my collection. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna have a look at this version that came out of that box. The version I thought that was an Australian exclusive. That is, I have to say, this one is very, very heavy. This vehicle is so heavy. I think that's metal. Was it plastic? No, it's plastic, but it is extremely heavy. Blue interior. No details at the front. Side livery doesn't seem to be licensed to any particular police station, unfortunately. I think this is a difficult one to find. I've never seen it before. Back's detail, look at the lights. All right, there that is. Let's look at the three beauties here. All right, let's start off with the gray one. State Police, Rhode Island. That American flag at the back. Everything's detailed. Look at that. Back's all detailed, including a number plate. Sirens in the interior, so some interior detailing. Rubber tires and a detailed front. Beautiful. Made in China. Wow, incredible quality. Very, very nice. Same vehicle, different livery. This one is Highway Patrol Dakota Highway Patrol. Also fully detailed, including the sirens at the back and the interior, which is a really nice touch. Siren on top. Sort of a, I'm going to say it's a very, very light gray interior on this one. Look at that. Black-white combo. Partial detailing at the front there. Nice. State Patrol. Is that Minnesota? I'm not sure. Detail front, beautiful color. Looks great. Black interior. License. Sorry, it's detailed in the interior there again with the sirens. Beautiful, beautiful casting. On the list, I'm gonna get a few more versions of this vehicle that I have in my collection, and then we'll have a look at them all. So another popular Matchbox casting in the 90s. You can see there's several different versions. I'm just gonna quickly show you some of them. It's a fire vehicle. It looks like it might have been play-worn. A few dings on it, but still not a bad condition. These two are exactly the same. This particular vehicle came with a sticker pad. So this was, I think, part of the 50th anniversary collection that we looked at earlier. Same collection as the Bronco. And it came with the sticker and you had to stick it on. And then I have a version without the sticker as well. Same vehicle, one with the sticker, one without. This one says Unit 22. Police, Sheriff, Warrant Division. None of these are licensed to a particular police station, but still not bad casting. And most of them don't have the front detailed. This one is a part of the Dare series plastic tires, but everything else is detailed. And look how fabulous this is. Just really, really incredible. Oh, so it stands for to resist drugs and violence. Actually, that's what it says in there. That's not what DARE stands for. Vanuatu Police, so licensed police station. Oh, so that's what DARE stands for. Drug Abuse Resistance Education. School, parents, police. Finally figured it out. Didn't have to Google it. It was right there on this vehicle. I knew if I read enough, you would eventually find what it stands for. So anyways, guys, that's the Crown Victorias, and we have a couple of Chevys to look at, and we will call it a day. So give me a second while I set up those Chevys, and we'll get back at it. So while I was putting them away, I found the sticker collection for that particular vehicle, so you make it look like that, and just want to show you guys what it looks like. So there are the stickers. You basically take it off and put it on there. Sorry, that just fell. And there's the other side of it. Ohio number plate and the stickers. Nice little touch. You get the choice of adding the stickers or just holding on to them. All right, so I have a Chevy Tahoe, Police Chevy Tahoe, State Patrol, Wisconsin Chevy Tahoe. Look at that, fully detailed. Premier collection. It says limited edition, but it doesn't say what the limitation is. 1998. Next we have this vehicle from the Dare series. Pima County Sheriff's Department, Dare. That's from 1999. This one's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail on it. Fire vehicle, the 2000 Chevy Suburban Fire. Look at that. You can see the rubber bands completely disintegrated. Hopefully it is not stuck to the paint. Emergency service collection. And you know what? I have both of those vehicles, and since they're a set, we should probably open them both. So let's open this one as well. This one is a Chevy Impala Police. I do have several Chevy Impala Polices. This one's fantastic. Look at the detailing on it. Just beautiful. Once again, the rubber band's completely disintegrated. All right, so I'm going to open those 4 vehicles up, and we will have a look at it. Look at them. All right, I'm at 33 minutes. I'm going to try and keep this under 40 minutes, this video. Here's the first vehicle. This is a Chevy Suburban 1999 Mattel Inc. China. Plastics tires, part of the Dare series, as I mentioned before. Help kids resist drugs and violence. Pima County Sheriff. There's the badge. Look at the detailing on that. Just beautiful. Dare America. Look at the detailing. So nice. Tow hook. I always appreciate a tow hook on any vehicle. And that's the packaging. Comes with this card. Pima County Sheriff's Department. I think it's a real vehicle. To resist drugs and violence. And there's some information. It's got some power. It's a V8, 290 horsepower. It's a nice touch, which Matchbox would add that sort of level of information on current vehicles. Chevy Tahoe, also fully detailed. I paid almost $5 for this. Somebody bid against me. I really wanted it because I love this casting. And look at the detailing on this. Wisconsin State Patrol. Beautiful. Look at the detailing. Very, very nice. Fully detailed. Front, back, sides. 97 Chevy Tahoe made in China. Alright, so I'm just going to pull a few other versions of these vehicles that I have in my collection and quickly look at them. Alright, so there are some of the other versions of this Chevy Tahoe, the 97 Chevy Tahoe that I have. Basically the same casting. And when I said I was a fan of the Chevy Tahoe, I wasn't kidding. Slightly different casting, but same vehicle. Just have a quick look at them. We haven't looked at these in a while. There's one. These are just main lines. Oh, this one's part of the 50th anniversary set again. Came with a number plate. This one represents Pennsylvania. The fire version of it. Looks great as well. Same vehicle. Another main line. This one is play-worn. I'm not sure if it's a mainline or if it's from a 5-pack of some sort. It says MB radio on it. You can see a few chips on it. I've only ever seen one of them, and this was the condition it was in. Didn't cost me much, but I still added it till I got a replacement. Here's a 5 version that's also of similar standard to the one we originally opened. Look at that, fully done. Look at that, beautiful. And then there's a different version of that Chevy Tahoe. This one is also 97, but just slightly different. You can see the grille. It doesn't have those 2 notches there. Just slightly different. Sort of got it's got the base body of this with the siren. I only have one version like that. And then just a quick look at some of the base ones. This one came as a 2-pack. Premium rubber tires. And then this was the other car in that 2-pack. And this one's just raw. Just not finished. Another main line. This came in a Michael Jordan 2-pack. This is the only version of it I have. I think it's also there in red. This is a tribute to Michael Jordan. His 3 championships, the 3-peat, 91, 92, 93. This one's getting harder to find. I think it's actually a tribute to his 3-peats. 6-time NBA Finals MVP, his signature NBA logo. Jerry West is the logo. Look at that. Bull sign. Just a gorgeous vehicle. And then some others. I'm not going to spend too much time on these, and we will move on. Okay, so I'm going to quickly open these 2 vehicles up. You know, both 2000 Chevy Impala Police and the 2000 Chevy Suburban, and then we'll have a look at other Suburbans and Impalas we have in my collection. All right, so very quickly, guys. Chevy Suburban 2000. This one's detailed opening doors. Somewhat detailed interior. Siren on top. DC1 at the top there. District Chief. Fire and Rescue. Look at that. Fully detailed. Miami. City of Miami. Fire and Rescue. Look at that. It's actually bolted on there with a screw, which I will take off after the video, but just for now, just in the interest of time. This one is the 2000 Chevy Impala. I love this casting. When it's fully done, fully detailed, it looks absolutely stunning. Look at the grille at the back there. Incredible detailing. So good. Never seen that level of detailing in a police car yet. New York Police Department. This one is quite pricey. Courtesy, professionalism, and respect. NYPD. There you go. Then a quick look at the remaining Suburbans that I have in my collection. So there are the other Suburbans. This is the only moving parts. Most of these others are from the main line or 5-packs. There they are. And all the Chevy Impalas that I have in my collection. This one, unfortunately, is play-worn, but I am looking for a clean version of this. It's absolutely gorgeous as well. And you can see they're quite plain without the detailing. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're right on 40 minutes. Please do subscribe to my channel and do hit the like button on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your support.